Greetings viewers. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use Keynote to make an animation where I draw the border of my home country, Northern Ireland, and then export that as an MP4 and import it into iMovie. Basically there's three parts to this initially anyway. We're going to draw the border using the Draw with Pen tool in Keynote. And then we're going to animate that drawing of the border using the line draw animation. And then finally, we're going to export that as an MP4 file. And this is the border I'm going to draw using the pen tool. Okay, and then I'm going to animate that afterwards. So this is my home country. And you can see I've started here drawing the border already. When it comes to when you're going to draw the border, it would suggest that you zoom in, because you want to try to be as accurate as you can. Okay. Now, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to draw all this start down here, although some people would say that I need to. I'm just actually going to draw the land border, which is starting from Derry, Londonderry, and then all the way down to Newry. Okay, so I'm not going to go across the sea border as well. So I'm just going to start at Derry and then down to Newry here and Dundalk. Okay, so I did say you should zoom in. Try to be as accurate as possible. Don't want to offend anyone. And then we're going to go to shape. And then from here, you can select draw with the pen tool. Or I can also go up to insert and then over to line and then draw with pen. All right, a couple of things to be aware of. As soon as you click, it will start drawing it. And then it gives you that preview line, which is pretty cool. And then it will just draw straight right angles. Okay, so you can see I'm just clicking on each one. And again, I can zoom in as we go. Remember, the accuracy is important here. If your border that you're tracing is not all straight lines, essentially. Okay, what you want to do, and it tells you down here at the bottom, it says click to draw straight lines. So you just click, release, click, release, click, release. Okay. If you click and drag, then it will draw those curved lines. So that's pretty cool if you want to experiment with that. So let's try it just now actually. So if I got to go down here and I want to put a little curve in here. So instead of just clicking and releasing, I'm going to click and drag it, you see? Okay, so just drag it a little bit like so. And I'm going to click there. So you can see it's just added that little curve. And so you just want to go the whole way through and then trace the border using the pen tool. Now, if at any point you make a mistake, just press Command and Z to go back a couple of levels. And then at the end, when you finally finish tracing your border, just press return twice. Now, what you can do before we animate this border here, you can change how it looks, like the color, the style and everything. So let me just select it again, like so. Okay, and then go to style. Just click on the drop down there and then look at those different styles that are available. And then you can also change the color through here and the size and everything. But I'm happy enough with the way it looks. So the other key part here, after you've changed the aesthetics of the border, is have a look at how we're going to animate it. Okay, so earlier on I said we're going to use the line draw style animation, and it's found in built-in. So just go to built-in, then select add an effect, and then just click line draw, and it'll give you a quick preview. Now, that takes 2 seconds to play, and you can see that there. Depending on how you want to use it, you're going to want to change the duration of the animation. So for the class I'm going to teach, they're going to talk about the border over a period of time. So that could be anywhere from it's not going to be 2 seconds, but anywhere from 30 seconds to 60 seconds. In fact, 60 seconds is the default, or not the default, standard maximum. See if we can change it to 90 there. No. So 60 seconds is the most that you can animate it. Okay, I would just leave everything else the same, and then if you want to do a quick preview, you can. So just click preview, test it, and then refine it if you're not happy with it. Okay, once you figured out how long you want the duration of that animation to be, the next thing that you need to do is to export it as an MP4. That's really easy. So just head over to File here, and then down to Export, and then select Movie. Okay. We're only going to select slides from 3 to 3, because that's actually slide 3 in this Keynote presentation I made. And then we're going to just put in 0 and 0 here. And then the resolution is going to be 1080p, because we're going to upload this to iMovie later on. So we want this to be high definition. Okay, you can use 720 if you want to reduce the file size. Anyway, once you've selected all that, just go ahead and click Next, and then put in your file name. So for this, I'm going to call it border animation. In fact, I'm going to call it Northern Ireland border animation. Okay, save it to the desktop and then click Export. So Keynote will then start to render that as an MP4, and it'll give you an alert when it's done. All right, great, it's finished. So let's take a look. Have a quick preview. Selected it, and then you can see that it's drawing it there. Excellent, so that's working. So let's do the final piece then, which is to import it into iMovie. So let's head over to iMovie. Let's just create a new project for that, or a new movie. And let's just drag it straight onto the timeline. I just want to see how it looks. Okay, and let's play. Yeah, and you can see here that it's just drawing, so it's working as expected. And that is how to create an animation using Keynote. Thanks for watching.